This is a break 4,444, and I briefly considered doing something special for 4444, and then I said nope, no special break. We have a 25% filler to run. It's going to fill up our remaining 6 spots in the break. Your fillers, we have Dan Lee, Jeff B for 3, Booty Cheeks, Peter B, Meow Bear, Electra, Angel R, Tom H, DCQ for 5, Phil L, Vance T, Robin S, Andrew M, Avery K, Brandon C, and Justin P for 3. Josh is out too, says 330 here. Yup. I feel you guys. Let's go 7 times. Top 6 are going to get in the break. Good luck to my fillers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in your top 6. Meow Bear, Andrew M, Justin P, DCQ, Jeff B, and Vance T making it on in. You guys are good. You guys are in. You guys are in. Yeah, get a second win. Go grab another drink. Grab a 3 a.m. snack. You guys can make it. You guys are almost there. You guys are almost at the finish line. We only have 3 hours to go. That's less than a WWE Premium Live event. Y'all can make it. All right, everybody who missed, you'll be in our filler giveaway at the end of the night. Combos in this one: White Sox, Marlins, Rockies, Guardians, Rays, and the Blue Jays. Chris H on top, all the way down to Vance. Your daughter, okay, that's perfect. I'm glad you won. Your daughter's gonna enjoy being in that one. That's awesome. 9 times on the names, 9 times on your teams. Let's have a good baseball break here. We need some good Inception boxes in this one. Stephen W up top, all the way down to Mike King, gonna be on the bottom. And we've got the Diamondbacks on top, down to the Nationals, gonna be on the bottom. 9 times for your teams. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and that is 9 with the Phillies up top. All the way down to the Royals, gonna be on the bottom. All right, Stephen W, you've got the Phils, Santiago with the Brewers, Sam Lee with the Pirates, Chris H with the Diamondbacks, Russell with the Orioles, DCQ with the Astros, Andrew M with the Mets, Dead Dogs, Rays, and Blue Jays, Christopher C with the Cardinals, Chris H with the Red Sox, Jeff B with the Reds, Vance with the A's, Jeff B with the Giants, Jason Family Pack with the Tigers, Eric T with the Cubs, Dogs with his Dodgers. There you go, Dogs. Meow Bear with the Angels, Jun with the Mariners, Justin P with the Rangers, Furry Goat with the Atlanta Braves, Michael E with the Nationals, DCQ Rockies. Oh man, I'm sorry, DCQ, I get you 2 not so great spots. Brian O with the Yankees, Andrew A with the Twins, Michael M with the Padres, Eli with the White Sox, Marlins, Mike King with the Royals. There you go, he says. Don't have to offer to trade for him, you just got him. The Shohei opportunities. Yamamoto, Hiroki Suzaki. Yeah, if you guys have trades, now is the time to talk. I'm going to give you a minute. And shout out to you guys, man. Thank you guys for selling out the store. Yep. I say it every week, and I will always say it. You know, we, how are the last 2 Natty card chase breaks? They're pretty decent. We had a lot of one-touches in the basketball one. Favorites Minnie. Hopefully she gets the letter M then. Hopefully she gets M. While you guys are working on trades, I'm going to restock some top loads. Restock some penny sleeves. Yeah, and JML left me with nothing over here. He never does. He always... He's out like a thief. Yep, like a thief in night. Yep. Yeah, I know the D-spot crushes, the D-spot crushes in the random letter of that. I thought about breaking it up, but it's hard. There's no easy way to break up the D. Break up the D. Break up the D. Probably hit a super. Tell JML to give me a signed Jared Goff. What the hell? What? Also, where would he get a signed Jared Goff? Here comes the money. Alright, if you guys have trades, last call for trades. In this break, we have 4 Inception, 4 Archives, Hobby, Jumbo, and Delight. Alright, I did not see any trades. Start off with Hobby. all good. What's up, Junior Mosquito? Mosquito? We appreciate you just hanging out, man. Anybody can just hang out. You don't feel obligated to buy into anything. If you want to, great. Otherwise, man, we just appreciate having you guys hang out and be active in our chat, active in our community. So, I don't know. I think we're down to like 1 case of Chrome Hobby. I know we have more Jumbo coming. Fanatics offered us more Jumbo, so we took those. But I don't know if we're going to have much Hobby for much longer. It seems like they made more Jumbo, maybe. Oh my god, I'm dropping cards. Marcus Simeon is going to be 124 of 150. Can you get GTI to make a black back one-touch so the card displays when I pop it? You can ask him if he's going to do a full color. Or I can ask him, but I'm not sure if he plans on that or not. Kyler Montero on the Prism Refractor. Fortune 15 of Gunner. Justin Verlander. Isaac Collins Refractor. All etch of Yordan Alvarez. We've got Joe Musgrove. Yeah, there you go, Jacob. Adley on the power players. Ty France, Kobe Mayo Refractor, and Spencer Horowitz. So we will have more Jumbo. RGL get Leaf to make a judge 2025 World Series. Oh my gosh. I think that we have Leaf, if I'm not mistaken, I think we have 2 Leaf sets this week. One of them looks amazing. It's called Leaf Metal Inscriptions. It is 1 card per box, 10-box case. And that is the cards that they showed off on Instagram that you might have saw with Livy Dunn 101s with her doing the SI pose or whatever. We will have Topps Finest Basketball when it releases. We will have Hobby and Delight. It's very cheap, so we will be doing some of that. The Livy Splits card, yep. And then we also have Leaf Glory of the Game Football coming out. And I believe that that one is going to be a lot like Seasons in the Sun. So Glory of the Game, I think, comes out next Friday. Lawrence Butler, 65 of 299. Bronx Legacy is still a little ways off. River Ryan on the Prism Refractor. Jackson Churio. So we will have some Leaf products this week. Nico Cavadas. Cade Povic. Our auto is right there. It's 473 of 499. Gustavo Camparo. Going to be for the Angels. Oh, he does not get any confetti. Gustavo for the Angels going to Meow Bear. Not a good auto. Colton Cowser and Bryce Turing. I am planning, I don't know exactly when we're going to do it, but I am planning a massive random hits for Leaf with multiple different products, such as Independence Day, the new set that's coming out, Leaf Ultimate Sport, Leaf Signature Series from earlier, and some Pop Century as well. So I'm planning like a big, probably 100 hit random Leaf break at some point in the next month or so. I'm just waiting for a few more boxes to come in. And there's going to be a Chase Patrick Mahomes Leaf auto in there too. So there's going to be a Leaf Patty Mahomes auto just already in there. So a guaranteed Mahomes auto to somebody. And then about 10 or 15, 20 boxes of Leaf stuff. Mr. says, I already went through my August spending budget, so my only way to get in breaks is a gold spot or a givey. Well, I hope you get a gold spot. Colfax will be breaking at, or Amy will be breaking at 3 p.m. Pacific time. Tomorrow, or Sunday. It's been real, but RGL traded me the backyard for a buyer to be, damn. Damn, Taylor, you're really gonna go out like that? Chris Bryan on the refractor. All etch of Brycer. I'm actually saving money so I can afford to be in the Leaf break. It won't be super expensive. Probably like 200-ish or so a spot, maybe less. If I can get some cheaper Leaf product in there to bring the cost down. Shea Whitcomb. All etch of Skewell. This was not a good box of Hobby. Power players of Schwarbs. Yikes, this was a bad box of Hobby. Yaz and Kipper Ryan Hayes. That was a brutal box of Hobby. Excited for my first... There you go, Jacob. Oh, you meant for the Bronx Legacy? We'll be doing that stuff. We'll probably only have a couple cases, 2 or 3 cases of Bronx Legacy when that comes out. I think that's slated for like a late September or early October release. Unbox the Tom Brady baseball card. I don't have any of that product. That's 23 Bowman Draft. That is Skeens First. So that's such an expensive product. That's so expensive. That one we just don't rip anymore. Yeah, I know. I don't think we're going to have a lot of Bronx Legacy this year. I think it's going to be very hot. I think like 3 cases or so. Griffin Conine on the negative. Jacob Wilson on the 90. Adolis Garcia. And Teoscar Hernandez. What was that? That was like 10% ROI in that box. That was a $275 box, and these are the only cards I top-load from that last box. Lawrence Butler, Gustavo Camparos, Marcus Simeon, and a Fortune 15 of Gunner, and that's literally it. That box was one of the worst boxes of Chrome I've ever seen in my life. I was literally 275 into 20 bucks back. That was an all-time skunk box. I tried to just move right on without saying anything. Tried to move right into the jumbo and hope it's a better box. That was an all-time skunk box right there. Nico Cavadis, power players of Lindor. And I'm pretty liberal with my top loads. Javier Sonoja, Royce Lewis. Like, you guys know that I like to top load $1 and $2 cards sometimes. And there was just nothing to top load in that box. GT Realmuto, Devers, DeZenzo. Our first auto is Bradley Blaylock. Alright, I'm playing sad song for Brad Blaylock. Oh my gosh, Colin with the $10 super chat for JML's Taco Bell. All edge of Julio. Aaron Judge, you think I paid for that? I'm buying the guys dinner tomorrow though, so we got $100 from Eric for that, $10 from Colin, $50 from DC Josh. They're gonna get a good meal. They're not gonna get some garbage. We're gonna be getting these guys a good meal with some actual protein and some real foods. Yeah, that's right. I remember that. We were trying to get Ezel's chicken last Sunday, and they wouldn't accept our order, so we had to get Popeyes. I remember that. That was really, really bad. Oh, this auto is a little better. Not much. That's Thomas Sagasi. Going to be for the St. Louis Cardinals. Going to Chrissy. Little bit better. Still not the right names. DeGrom and Dylan Cruz. Pete Alonso, did he just have 300 home runs, I think? And hit 300. Well, these guys are going to eat good tomorrow. We're going to not get them pizza. Better not feed them MRE. Unbelievable. Colin, get out of here. I appreciate the $10. Now scram.
Scram, get out of here.
Scram. Who just hit 300? Who just got the 300 celebration? James Wood on the 90. Tristan Casas. Freddie Freeman on the refractor. They just celebrated somebody got in 3. Was it Schwarber who got 300? No, it wasn't Schwarber. Who just got 300 in baseball? They were celebrating it. Alonso set the all-time... Okay, that's what it was.
Well, that's not a big feat.
Rookie.
It was like Darryl Strawberry. It's like under 300.
Lane Thomas, 107 of 150 on the Blue Lava. Pete Tide Strawberry from those. Okay, that makes sense. Garrett Mitchell. Just a base card on that one. I can't believe that's not... I always look at that one every time we hit it like a refractor. Think it's a short print, but it's not. It's just a standard... That's standard. Schwarber hit 300 in May. Oh, no, it was Pete Alonso that they were celebrating the most home runs by Met or tied for most. Darren Baker, Kershaw, power players of Dylan Cruz.
Schwarber's going to get a huge contract.
Pedro Leon on the Prism Refractor. Strawberry loved White Sparkle. He did. Duran and Jamison Tyen.
Have you ever met Darryl Strawberry?
I have not met Darryl Strawberry, no.
One of the nicest guys.
Well, some people can be nice and they just like the sparkle. They just like the sparkle.
Same with Doc. They're both really nice.
What?
What the?
Why is that backwards?
I think it's just a backwards retro.
Did they just troll us? Are we getting pump faked here, or do we actually have something here? It's like yellow.
It's the backwards retro.
Those sons of a...
I knew it.
It's just Julio on the backwards. Why is that not... That's not even anything. It's just Julio on the 90. They got us. Why would that just be backwards? Thought we had something there. It's just a dollar Julio card. It's just the same number. Hold on. Let me grab another 90 that we pulled. Make sure that it's not like a super short print or something. I don't think it is. It was backwards, which makes you a little curious, but I think that was just the standard. We've got another 90 somewhere in here, right? Maybe we haven't. Maybe that was our first one. I feel like... There, we have a 90 right here. I don't look at the backs of the numbers. I don't think that that's anything super rare, but I'm curious because it was backwards. This one ends in 7-7. This one ends in 7-7. They got us. It's just a backwards 1990 throwback. Nothing rare about it. Just a standard insert. From Sansa, you know what. We have a blue in here. We have a Judge on the 90. Austin Wells. They got us. I know. I thought that that was something. I really did. Jaimer Candelario, 93 of 150 on the blue lava. Rip 24 Chrome, update Mega, and hit a Chrome Shohei home field advantage, says DJ and Dave. Congratulations, Dave. That's awesome. What are those things selling for these days? Home field advantage of Shohei? Okay, I feel like it's been 9,000 years since we've seen a red. Tyler Locklear, Jose Ramirez, Blake Dunn, Willie Adamas, Burleson, and Garcia. 400 to 500. Damn. Yeah, but I mean a red from like Jumbo, you know. Well, we might have something here. I don't know what. All etch of the Judge. What is this? They better not have gotten us again. I'll lose my mind. I'll crash out so hard. If this is not something good, I will just crash out. Chromographs of Don Mattingly on card for the Yankees. Chromographs. First one we have ever pulled from this set. That is actually a really good looking card. Going to the Yankees. Going to Brian L. One touch out went on up. Donnie Baseball. I'm a buyer, says Goon Collector. Let me go white one touch on that one, maybe? Black one touch. I think we're going white one touch. Brian L with the hit right there. Brian L. I don't even care if that's over $100 or not. It's just rare. That's the first one we pulled. Other than the Corbin. JML thinks he hit a Corbin Carroll. JML thinking he hit a Corbin. That looks a good looking auto right there. First Squirrels of the break is Don Mattingly. Hey, that's much better than the guys we've been hitting of their autos. That's much better. And our last pack of Jumbo before we move into some Inception. We have orange in here. Power players of Rooker. 1 in every 31K. Did you miss 44-43? That was our last break. So, yes, you did miss it. You can go back about 20 minutes and watch it if you want. Joe Musgrove. Orange rookie of Aaron Shunk. 3 of 25 for the Rockies. Aaron Shunk on the... I think we got a bonus auto in that box. He had some at-bats last year. He had 22 hits. Shunk in the trunk. Going to DCQ. I don't know if that's over $100. I don't know what he's doing this year. But if anybody wants to hit me with a comp really quick. Alright. Let's do some archives, shall we? We've got archives coming up. 4 boxes. 1 buyback per. We want the Shunk. And we're just gonna boop. Luis Hill. 25 of 61 on the Luis Hill. Yankees again. Going to Brian L. We pulled a RPA of his out of 22 NT. If there's any more NFL, I think we're sold out for the night. Rookie of the Year, Luis Hill. That is from 2022 Topps Baseball. Yeah, Rookie of the Year stamp right there. AL Rookie of the Year 2025.
Those are nice. That.
I like that they did the stamp for the for like their accomplishments.
Yeah.
All right, next out. Christian Yelich, 6 of 20. One of the horsemen of Topps. Guys you always see. Pete Alonso, Joey Votto, Christian Yelich, Pete Alonso. Those are the guys you always see. Frank Thomas, too. 6 of 20. Christian Yelich. Decent name, though. I mean, I'd rather have Yelich than Nathaniel Lowe.
Don't remind me.
Nathaniel Lowe is a name that we pulled from these.
I just forgot about it.
All right, next out. Ryan Reynolds, 8 of 11.
He's another one.
He's in all the Topps products. Ryan Reynolds for the Pirates going to Sam Lee. Not this Pirate we want. That is from 2022 Topps Chrome, I believe. Yeah, 22 Topps Chrome. Ryan Reynolds to 11, 8 of 11. And our final box of archives right here. Spencer Strider, 24 of 25 from Big League. From Big League. Show me another Yank. Going to Atlanta, going to the Furry Goat.
I know he's not active from that set.
Shunk Bowman first did... Okay, if it's Bowman first did 26. Yeah. A lot of outdated cards from this set.
That joke was a good one.
Alright. 4 Inception.
Oh, I'm a genius.
Alright, we need to see a... We need to see like a milestone. Milestone or just a nasty patch. You owe us, Inception. You owe us. We've had some bad boxes of this product. There's the clear cut. There's Aaron Judge, Corey Seager, AJ Smith-Shawver, and J. Dom. Kyle Tucker, Yariel Rodriguez. St. Louis, San Francisco, excuse me. That is going to be Kyle Harrison, 183 of 299. What do they want for a box of archives? Those are a little over $100 each. 1 buyback card. Kyle Harrison to 299. First out.
Oh,
What's that?
I had such a good joke. I can't tell you.
Did you get any MLS 30th anniversary? We did not. No, sorry. Did they release a retired archives this year? Not yet. No, that's later in the year. There is 2 different archives. We have a orange auto here. So they do archives active and archives retired. Retired will be out in a couple of, probably in a couple months. Lamont Wade, Johan Rojas, Luis Robert, Kyron Paris, Noevi Marte rookie, Mason Wynn rookie. Another call. Is that like Hunter Goodman or Jordan Beck? Jordan Beck, 13 of 25. Rockies DCQ with another auto. Another orange auto for the Rockies. DCQ's loving these. But everybody else is like...
You can't keep getting away with it!
Cam Little, best kicker alive, 70-yard field goal.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, unreal. What up, goalie? It's about that time. It's about goalie time. It's about goalie time. Hunter Goodman killing it this year. I wish I was Hunter Goodman, but it was Jordan Beck. Hit Jordan Beck and Shunk. All right, what's the question, goalie? What's the question? We have something thick here. Which license does Panini lose in October? They lose the basketball license, and then the football license next April. Junior Caminero, Jorge Barrero. That is going to be on the short print, going to the Diamondbacks. That is different than the normal short prints that we see. Usually they just have that X. This is like a contra, so I have no idea. Short print, Jose Barrosa, going to be for the Diamondbacks, going to Chris H, our gold member spot. I have Basabe, 118 of 199. Oh my god. 32 of 50, Manny Machado. Unbelievable goalie. Why, it would be the Grady Dick Green Shimmer, the Green Shimmer Dick from Draft. Patch auto. Yeah, buddy. 114 of 125. How about a little Jackson Holiday player worn patch? Going to Russell.
Sick.
Russell said I hadn't hit him any cards recently. There you go, Russell. There you go, Russell. I got you a good one, my friend. Is Panini making unlicensed basketball? I'm actually not sure. I don't know what their plan is. You would think that that's probably what they would do, given they have, you know, all the case hits that people like and all the sets that people like. So you would hope that they continue to make even unlicensed basketball and football, but don't know what their plans are. Russell, I'm glad I finally hit you something, man. I know it's been a little dusty lately for you, but there you go. There you go, sir. We'll hit the scrolls for that one. Jackson Holiday to 125. Panini should just sell off their sets. I agree. Jackson Holiday to 125. Nice hit right there. It's about time that Inception came through with something. It's something from Inception. Got one more box of Inception and then one Chrome Delight in this one. And then we've got your final gold member spot of the night coming up in the next break. JML is going to rip UFC for you guys. And then I will come on back for the final 2 football breaks. I haven't ripped any football tonight. How about a milestone in here? We get a milestone in here? I don't think we have a milestone. Not thick enough, but we do have a red back there. Royce Lewis, and that is Mike Trout. Evan Carter. What's up? Who's Paper Bun? Blind Trade. Is that Vic? Blind Trade?
Yeah.
The Paper Bun. Shohei Ohtani.
God knows what that means.
Ryan Ramos. I don't want to know what that means. We have an auto here. Oh, it's going this way, dude. What is this? It's red. Is red one? Red's not 101 from the set. Is that the Hawk? 12 of 50. Andre Dawson transformation. That is a Chicago Cubs card, actually. It says Cubs on the back. That card is attributed to the Cubs, completing its transformation. Andre the Hawk Dawson going to the Cubs. Cubbies in this break is Eric T. Hawk Dawson on the transformation. It's kind of cool. It looked like Expos, but it does say Cubs on the back, so we give it to the Cubs. Add in Expo spot. That would just go to the Nationals. Andre Dawson, 12 of 50. And we have one box left in this break. Dawson was your favorite before Griffey. I logged in, saw all these new names. Was MSN chat? Man. Do you know if Fanatics is going to print out any Panini set? Nope, they do not have the rights to print any of those sets, so that's not the plan. Alright, your final box in this break is Chrome Delight. Alright, Chrome. Time to deliver. Come on, Chrome. It's time to deliver for us. Send us to the promised land. We need to see a red or a black or something crazy to send us home. I see a purple speckle in here. Purple speckle auto. Got the polar bear, Pete Alonso, and Freddie Freeman. And Garrett Mitchell. Connor Norby. And Yordan Alvarez. Jacob Wilson refractor. Youthquake of Shea Whitcomb for the Astros. Saganu, 56 of 250. 2 off the bounty right there. And Stuart Baroa, 12 of 99. Going to the Toronto Blue Jays. Gunner, 200 of 250. Gunnar Henderson for Baltimore. Going to Russell. 2 autos, 1 base, and 1 purple. Base auto for the Red Sox, Luis Guerrero. Eddie's cousin. Luis Guerrero. And your final card of the break is for the A's. That's a fun sweat. Going to Vance. We're looking for Jacob Wilson. We do not have Jacob Wilson. We have JT Gin. Need to drink some gin after that box. 168 of 299. To send us home. Need to drink some gin after... need some gin and juice. 168 of 299, JT Jin. There's a dusty-ass box of Chrome Delight. Not what we wanted to finish the break off with. We did have a couple of one-touches in that one. That one kind of brought the energy down a little bit. No Mason Miller. Kurtz is a redemption. We know Kurtz is a redemption. And Mason Miller's nice, but goalie a big chirper. Well, we did not want to see JT Jin, that's for sure. Let's take a look at our hits in this one. Box it on up, and UFC is coming up next. And then we've got back-to-back footballs, including some NT. National Treasures. All right, here is a look at your hits in this one. Not our best baseball of the night, that's for sure. We do have Finest and Logo Fractor brand new baseball products arriving on Wednesday. So we'll have those for our Wednesday stream. We actually got a bonus auto in that jumbo, I believe. I think we got 4 autos in that one. All right, and your one touches in this break. We had from Archives the Spencer Strider to 25, the Brian Reynolds to 11, the Yelich to 20. The Archives are actually pretty decent. Jackson Holiday was numbered to 125, and then the chromographs of Don Mattingly to 50. And that is going to do it for the break.